No, 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 no.
Stay savage, stay savage, your boy Shino been true. We back like we never left, and guess what? We're gonna be talking about the next episode of Boruto in terms of the preview, episode 64. As you guys know, I dropped a video regarding episode 65, so if you guys would like to check that out, go ahead and look at my previous video over here on the channel. But coming up next, I'm talking about what's to come. Like, you know, we are about to get this fight. It's finally here. You guys do not know. We have waited literally a year and a half for this moment. Like, it's something that we've been anticipating and building up. A lot of people thought that Boruto might have started off at the Momoshiki point and just led into things, but as you guys know, it took some greater steps. We had a whole bunch of arcs. We had the Byakuya gang, we had the New Way arc, we had the fucking Hit and Miss arc. Like, we had some shit going down. We saw Kagura, we saw a whole bunch of different people in the Naruto world. You know, we got to see a lot of the new generation kids. We got to see previous members. We got to see Chodoro, we got to see Gaara, we got to meet Gaara's adopted son. We got a lot of information leading up to this point, and I'm honestly so excited that we're finally getting it now. Now that it's here, you guys know we got to talk about the preview. I got to give you guys my personal thoughts and my personal opinions and my expectations when we go into this. So looking at it, you know, obviously we all knew we was going to get the lineup similar to the movie, but the thing is, they have made so many great changes. There have been so many different things that let us know, like, they are not just going to go down that simple route. You know, they're going to add and build off that story, and somebody actually put this in the best context for me. I was talking to a couple of people on Twitter. As you guys know, my Twitter is at ShinoBenTro, where we talk about a lot of different things. I may talk about what I don't like about Boruto, what I like about Boruto, where I feel like Boruto lacks at, what Boruto needs to pick up on, what I love about Boruto, what I want to see from Boruto, you know, just different opinions, you know, because obviously as somebody who's been watching the series for a long time, I talk about a lot of different things, but the best way it was put on Twitter was that, you know, the Boruto movie that we originally got was like the trailer for like the whole entire series, you know what I'm saying? That was like the original trailer, and like what we're gonna get now is gonna be like the real movie. You know, they was like, this is just a preview. That was just a snippet, you know what I'm saying? Because like, as you guys know, if you look at the preview for episode 64, you see, you know, Naruto actually being like trapped by Momoshiki, and they're trying to extract the chakra with Kinshiki. You know, obviously Naruto doing his talk no jutsu, he running it with him, and it's fucked up because he can't get this chakra out of Naruto, and Naruto's still talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, us ninja, we don't make it easy. So he's basically giving the true essence of a ninja, and he's letting, you know, Momoshiki know, like, look, I don't care what you think about us, but we are some battle ready people, and we are always tough, and we are always ready to put up a fight. Now, after saying those little words, obviously he talks about how he needs to get back to a specific person so he can help them. Obviously we see like the Kage pull up, and we see Boruto pull up, and he starts to talk to Boruto. But the thing that we never got to see, which is probably going to be the most interesting thing for me, and I think they're honestly going to expand on it, is like, you know, we see the boys Shikamaru and Shikadai kind of cahooting, they talking, but the thing is, they're not talking on some private matter. They have a whole fucking ninja army, look like they're amassing, like the whole Leaf forces are getting battle ready, like they are all starting to prepare. Now obviously they should already be on the move, you know, trying to basically protect the citizens and basically be alert and be aware, but like, it's looked like Shikamaru is giving commands as if they're about to go and attack something. Are they about to, you know, fucking just do an invasion of the Otsutsuki or some shit like that? Are they like planning to open up the door and send out all these leaf ninjas? Obviously that's not going to happen, not to my knowledge, and that's not what I believe. I do believe something may be going down with Yorishiki. Yorishiki may have actually got together some of the white Zetsus, because as you guys know, this man is an intelligent person. You know, he's been going around scouting for information. He knows about what Kage has been doing, so maybe he went to find these like symbiotic humans, these synthetic humans that were created by Kaguya as weapons that were basically going to be used to fight against Momoshiki and the rest of the Otsutsuki, because she feared them, you know what I'm saying? So maybe, you know, he actually, you know, found some secrets regarding that. And the thing is, like, my boy, you know, Shikamaru and Naruto and them all found out about that shit, and they're probably going to try to like fuck up that plot, or it could be something a little bit along different lines. Maybe he just wants to attack the village and, you know, just amass more chakra, because from what we've been seeing the boy Yorishiki amass chakra. He's been going around particularly stealing chakra from a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying? We see, you know, obviously he pulled up on Gaara, he stashed the chakra out of Gaara's body, obviously. I don't necessarily know why. I do realize that Gaara probably does have fragments of, you know, Shukaku's chakra left in him, and obviously we saw, I say obviously, like, and we saw Shukaku basically talk to Gaara, letting him know, look, something's wrong, something's out of the ordinary, you know, I'm just here to warn you. And then Gar was like, yo, you don't never really talk to me, like you actually came out of your way to say something to me, like bro, what the heck? And you know, it was really weird. But also something was very unsettling with that, and it didn't sit right. You know, maybe, you know, he was actually sent there to go and try to retrieve Shukaku, wherever Shukaku is. And there's still a little bit of speculation whether or not Gaara's actually a Jinchuriki. Like a lot of people talk about how in his hiding or his light novel or whatever, he has like the story behind him and Shinki, you know, how Shinki became his adoptive son. Clearly we got a little bit of that in the Chunin exams, but like they didn't really emphasize that. Honestly, I was really upset about that because Shinki had a big ass plot hole. You know, we saw this man just sitting in the fucking desert, just kind of chilling, and Gaara just kind of, you know, pulled up on him. But outside of that, we don't know. And then a lot of people say like, in this story that Gaara has, that he actually, you know, gets Shukaku back. And you know, I feel as though maybe he might have remnants of Shukaku, because once you're connected to like the tail beast, you're always connected to him. But Gaara also says you don't usually talk to me, so that means like, you know, he's there, he just, you doesn't usually talk to him. So you know, he reached out to Gaara, and maybe when he was talking to Gaara, he was basically warning Gaara about the events that were happening. And maybe Yurashiki was going around stealing a little bit of fragments of the tail beast, not the 100% like tail beast, you know, maybe just fragments to trick Momoshiki into believing that, you know, he was actually going around extracting tail beasts out of people, because we didn't necessarily see him, you know, absorb all like the powers that Gaara probably had, you know, and we just see him expel the chakra from his body. Maybe he was tasked with going around and finding the remaining tail beasts, you know what I'm saying? And then he basically reported back to like, you know, Momoshiki and was like, hey, this is all we have left, you know, there's only one other Jinchuriki, you know, one which was Killer Bee, which they extracted from, and then the next one which would be Naruto. But he didn't necessarily say what the other tail beasts were, because you guys are going after Naruto for like, you know, the 9 tails, but what about the other 8 tail, well, the other 7 tail beasts? What about Shukaku? What about the 4 tails, the 3 tails, you know, and what about those like tail beasts? What about all of them? Like, they are still running around, they're still like doing shit. Obviously Naruto has put them up somewhere, he's put them in a place where they are protected and they're safe, but like, what is that, like, what do they have going on with that? But outside of that, we're going to see an important role from Shikamaru and Shikadai. I think this is really amazing that they gave this to Shikamaru as well as Shikadai, because if you guys look at the series, Shikamaru has had a very rough time as a character, and he's always shown like some very strategic gameplay, and like in terms of fighting and shit like that, you know, my man was always like throwing hands, but like he had like some of the tragic backstory. This man lost his sensei as well as his dad in Naruto Shippuden. You know, he had probably one of the most tragic like upbringings. You know, his development was really really harsh, and you know, we see him obviously conform, becoming the Hokage's assistant for Kakashi. Now he's still the Hokage's assistant for Naruto, and then we see his son playing a great role to Boruto, and we even see in the Chunin exams when these two, you know, go against each other, and then later on after, you know, Shikadai found out that Boruto cheated, he was really upset, because if you think about it, to this point they never fought. They was always fighting against other people. They was always friends. They was always hanging out. They was always playing video games until they got split up into the 3-man cell, like I said in previous videos. But it's like, damn, now that they got this role, you know, I really want to see what they're gonna do. I want to see what they're gonna, you know, basically put together in order to help Naruto, because, you know, they got this own little thing going on the outside world, while, you know, Boruto and the rest of the gang is doing some other shit. So maybe something is about to go down. I wasn't necessarily sure what, you know, they were hinting at, but it seems like Shikadai was a little bit worried, as well as, you know, Shikamaru was kind of like giving him that indication that things were going to be okay, and that they were going to be able to protect everybody, and you got to trust and believe in your powers a little bit. Because if you look at the way like their faces had a lot of expressions, and they expressions say a lot, you know. Once you see an expression, you kind of, you know, feel okay, or you could be like, oh shit, things are not okay. Because if I give you that look like, we fucked, dog, you gonna be like shit. But if I give you that look like, we got this, you gonna be like, yeah, you know, you're gonna be feeling it. So we don't know exactly what's going to go down. I feel like it's gonna be something involving Yurashiki, because obviously we didn't get Yurashiki in the movie. We don't know what Yurashiki be doing. This man literally pops up, go do some shit, go somewhere else, go do some other shit, go somewhere else, go do some other shit. He was fucking with Chojuro and Gaara, you know, like, kind of trolling them. Then he was like, oh, my time's up, time to go, and he dipped. Then we see him, you know, trolling, obviously, again, when he was fucking messing with Gaara on the train. It seems like he has like this weird thing for Gaara, like he just wants to tease Gaara or something like that. We even see him expel the chakra from Mitsuki, and then we even see him do this thing with Toneri. You know, we see this man Yurashiki Yoshiki always acting on his own. Now, obviously, he might be running through orders and he might be doing things with his orders and shit like that. Maybe he's getting orders from higher up, basically to watch over Momoshiki. But it seems like Momoshiki is his superior, but we don't know like what is he doing, what is his plans, what is he trying to accomplish, what is his goals, what is he after. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm really excited to see Shikamaru's role because, you know, obviously he didn't have a big role in the movie. You know, he had that role as in like, you know, just being there as Naruto's assistant and shit like that, and, you know, just kind of looking around, looking out. And then we didn't know Shikadai's role to Boruto, so now that we know that they have like this big ass connection, I think it's gonna be really dope to see like how they implement them into the movie and actively have them moving in the scenes and shit like that, basically playing a role to what's going on in the other world. All in all, the next episode of Boruto is about to be some extreme heat, so let me know your personal thoughts and your personal opinions about Shikamaru having this new role added. I did talk about this last week in the spoilers, but obviously tomorrow's the episode. I always drop the previews, giving you guys my preview knowledge and my personal thoughts and personal opinions based on the previews that we've seen. Let me know what you think is gonna go down. Let me know how you feel about the events. Are you excited for what's to come? Are you upset that there's a delay on the episode, which is the 65th episode that's supposed to be coming out next week, but it's not gonna come out next week because of Pokemon, so it's gonna get moved into a different time slot, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it the following week. But even still, you know, we're finally gonna be getting the conclusion. We're gonna get to see the things that we saw in the manga implemented into the show, and we're gonna get some new shit that was completely, you know, unique to the series, you know. So let me know how you feel about that. With that being said, my name is Shino Ventro. Stay true and stay real. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Until next time, see you guys later. Don't forget to like that video, subscribe for daily content. Until next time, finally, I'm gonna go because I'm probably getting on your fucking nerves. Boy!